Luke, terrible conditions out there. Is it one of the worst conditions you've played in?
Yeah, it's probably up there. I played in pre-season friendly against Fev Lions, and that was pretty bad. But I think this one just about overtakes it. Yeah.
We expected that kind of game really. As soon as we turned up and we saw what the field was going to be like, it was always going to be a middles game. Probably suited them more than us really, because we like to play a bit more expansive football, and yeah, it was always going to be that kind of game, and it was just whoever made the least errors and completed more sets was going to win really.
Credit to Oldham, you know, they were a tough side, and I think probably conditions suited them more than they suited us. They fought really hard, and to be honest, we knew it was going to be a battle. All week we were talking about how much it was going to be a tough game and how Oldham are a good side. They smashed Sheffield last week, and yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough game, and we knew it down the middle. It were always going to, like, that's where they were coming, and we knew we had to do something about that.
They completed really well and they kicked really well as well, so they kept turning us around. But our boys stuck together and we worked hard, and we're glad we came away with a win.
And what were the conditions like underfoot? It looked pretty horrendous out there.
Oh yeah, it was sludgy. It was a bit of a calf burner. Yeah, it was. But we managed, like I say, we managed to grind that result out. I mean, the boys stuck together, and it was a great performance, I think, by us.
And you came up off the bench onto the field today. What was it like kicking out there, the kicking conditions? Because it looked like a bit of a quagmire.
Impossible. I mean, I think Thackeray took a drop out before I got on. It didn't go far. I took 2 or 3. First 2 didn't go far. There was no bounce of the ball. It was pretty impossible to get a decent kick away. But you know, sometimes you just got to play them conditions and play smart and kick smart.
And it's the first time you've ever made a start for Featherstone Rovers, isn't it? You usually come off the bench. What was that like to go out there and make an impact on the game?
Yeah, it was brilliant. I mean, I played in the friendlies. I started pretty much all the games, and then yeah, but it just feels it's a massive honour for it on my part as well to wear a shirt and start the game, and I've never done that before, and I felt like I did okay when I was on, so yeah.
John Sharp said that at half-time, because completion rate wasn't great in the first half, there was more about keeping ball retention in that second half. It certainly worked for Featherstone Rovers.
Yeah, it did. We made a big statement at half-time saying that that's what we needed to do, and we just needed to keep pinning them down and do what they did to us in the first half, really. And I thought we did that. We worked the channel really well, and we got a lot of joy down this left-hand side. So we kept to our principles and did what we were told to do, and we're glad we came away with a win.
Last 2 weeks, the boys have stuck deep, you know, and we've ground them wins out, you know, and that's the mark of a good team, I think. You know, when we're playing well in games that are close, and you know, to top sides really. You know, Halifax are going to be good, and Oldham I think are going to surprise a few teams as well. So these 2 wins are really good for us.
And looking forward to Batley next week. It's going to be another tough one. Batley have beaten Halifax today. Hopefully the conditions will dry up a bit. Are you looking forward to that game?
Very much, yeah. Batley's always hard to go to. Going to their place, they always play well at home. They always play their hill really well as well. So, no, a very tough game, a very important one for us as well. You know, if you look at what's going to be like at the back end of the year, so it's a must-win for us. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be another tough one for us.
Batley next week is going to be a real tough game, and I think that's going to hang us on in good stead, you know, for the season. And I think we need to go there just like with the same mentality we've done in the last 2 weeks, and I think we'll grind that result out as well.
And the Featherstone fans, they always like a trip to Batley. It's one of the Featherstone fans' favourite places to go, so hopefully there'll be a good travelling crowd to support you there next week.
Yeah, there always is. They turned out in the numbers today, and the weather's not been great, and full respect to them, they've come out and cheered us on today as well. So it's going to be a tough place to go to Batley next week, but hopefully the fans can get behind us and we can come away with a win there.